What's bunking, guys? Up here. We're back with another video. We're back with something I should have done a long time ago because I've had these box sets for a while now, but we're hopping right into it. I've collected every One Piece box set that's out currently in 2026. There's obviously going to be more box sets, but these are the first 4 that are out right now. So, here's my first one. It covers the East Blue arc in its entirety, plus Alabasta, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Baroque Works is what they call it. Manga, but yeah, here we go. Also, let me guys, if you have watched One Piece, let me know what your favorite arc is. Our favorite top 3 arcs. My favorite arcs are probably Wano, Dressrosa, and Water 7. I count Water 7 and Enies Lobby as the same arc, so, you know, those are my top 3. I know some people will probably have Marineford top 3 somewhere in there. Like, Marineford's a good arc, but since I got spoiled on a lot of stuff, I don't know, like, the excitement wasn't as high as it should have been since, you know, spoilers run rampant with that. But, yeah, here's volume 1 right here. Unlike most people, I actually love the East Blue Saga. Like, I was pretty much hooked before Arlong with Baratie. Yeah, that's where One Piece caught my attention. That arc. But, you know, I have an appreciation for these early arcs. I know a lot of people consider them slower arcs until Arlong, where it pops off. The only arc that I really considered slow, which is a lot of people's opinion, was kind of Syrup Village. Like, it was a cool arc. Usopp's one of my favorite One Piece characters, which that's sort of controversial just because a lot of people don't mess with Usopp because he has his cowardly tendencies, but I believe that's part of his charm, in my opinion. Here's volume 8. Which one? Ah, yeah, this is Baratie right here. 9. Start of Arlong Park. Which, yeah, I would say if you're at Arlong Park and you're not enjoying One Piece, you might as well just drop the series. Like, I don't understand people who say, the other people who say it gets good at episode 300, like where Water 7 is. It gets better way before that, in my opinion. Like, Arlong Park, like, I don't understand how people don't like Alabasta either. Like, that's a sleeper arc for me there. That's probably like top 6 arc, I'm pretty sure. I have to really think about the One Piece arcs again, but I know I liked Alabasta a lot, so volume 12. Gotta move quicker. 13 here. 14. 15. It's Dorian Bragi, which, if you know, you know. And Alabasta going crazy right now. Volume 16, yeah, I don't know why. Choked up. Chopper introduction. 17, Wapple's bum ass, which, yeah, he's there. He's still in the story. 18, Ace. 19. But yeah, Crocodile's like probably a top 3 villain in One Piece for me, so like it probably goes Crocodile, Doflamingo. Then I really like Inaru or Enel as well, so it's probably my top 3 villains. Let me guys. Guys, let me know who's your favorite villain. I don't know why I started for so long there. Like a brain fart moment. But 23, this is the last volume of the first box set, Vivi. Yep. And cool thing about these box sets, they come with posters. So, poster like this, Straw Hats, and here's the back. They also come with these little side stories. Yeah, this is Romance Dawn, which is like the one shot before One Piece, pretty much. Like I guess you'd call it like a rough draft of One Piece if you want to consider it that. And putting in all these mangas is gonna be a pain. But here we go with box set 2, which contains Skypiea and Water 7. A lot of people don't really like the Skypiea arc. They considered it slow. I enjoyed the arc. Like, I can see why people would consider it slow. But like I said, Inaru's one of my favorite villains, so probably why I enjoyed the arc so much. But yeah, there's 24 here. 25. Shanks on the cover. Blackbeard. Ah, yeah. It's one of them covers that's like gets a call back later on. 4 Emperors or whatever. So, 26. 27. Like, Inaru, like, I don't know why he was so cool to me. I guess just because, like, he was just sending off Rygos out to villages while he just sitting in the storm like that. That was always hard to me. And he just kind of got screwed over just because of type matchups like his Pokemon. But, like, he was cooking everybody until he ran into Luffy. And then we all know how that went. 30. 31. 32, 33, 34. I already passed the Foxy arc. I'm going through these volumes so fast, but that's probably the only arc in One Piece I can say I didn't like. Especially since I watched the anime version, I know they added some extra stuff in anime version. I was just ready to be out that arc. Like, I honestly stopped watching One Piece for a couple months just because, like, I didn't like the arc at all that much, besides the Afro Luffy stuff. But yeah, we're getting to some Water 7 stuff here. Like I said, top 3 arcs there. Like, the arcs kind of interchange for me, which one I think's the best, but no, they're all cool. Wano, Dressrosa, Water 7. 40. 41. And the fight between Lucci and Luffy was like one of the best fights in One Piece too, so there's that. 2, 43, 44, 5, and 46, which starts off Thriller Bark, which is another one of those arcs. Like, I don't hate the arc, it's an okay arc, like, but anyways, here's the poster, which proves Strong World, which was one of the One Piece movies that came out, which I still need to watch. Actually, I need to watch a lot of One Piece movies. The only ones I've seen are Stampede and Film Red, I believe, and Film Z. So yeah, still gotta watch those other movies, or the ones that aren't just like rehashes or like remakes of like arcs and stuff, because I know some movies are like that. Next we have box set 3, which contains Thriller Bark and New World, which I don't know why they just decide to call every like time skip arc New World in the manga, but anyways, god damn, can I get it out? We have 47. 48, yeah. Like, there's only a few moments that save Thriller Bark for me, which is Brooks' backstory connected to Laboon and stuff like that. Obviously, the Zoro nothing happened. And I really like the fight between the Straw Hats and Oars or Moria. Like, I actually really enjoyed that fight. That's like actually, honestly, one of my favorite fights in One Piece. But yeah, we're in Sabaody where, say, things get really dark and drastic for the Straw Hats, obviously, which leads into the time skip. So yeah, like, even though Marineford's not in my top 3 arcs, I will say the stretch from Sabaody to leading up to Marineford and the events, that's an elite stretch. Honestly, probably the best stretch in One Piece. Why is Volume 52 acting like this? It's not coming out. Ah, man. All right. Here we go. 52. 53. 4. Yeah, it's just a big pile down there. Now I'm gonna have to sort and do all types of stuff. 5 and 56. 57 here. You got Whitebeard on the cover. Yeah, like I said, if I wasn't spoiled on like the main 2 big things that happened, it probably would have been the top 3 arc for me. But since you know, Twitter's gonna Twitter and like the internet's gonna internet. Like, if you're deeply involved in the anime community, I'm pretty sure you know what spoilers I'm talking about. But click off the video if you haven't watched One Piece. But like, obviously Ace and Whitebeard's deaths. So yeah, 60 right here. Next, we're starting off with an underrated arc in my opinion. Like, I know some people hate on Fishman Island, but I like the arc a lot. Like, I like the messages, the themes and stuff. Like, the villains obviously were ass, but as far as like the message of the arc and like everything in the arc, I actually enjoyed it. Like, oh man, I know some people don't like the Sanji stuff where you have to have a damn blood transfusion, but honestly, like, it was ridiculous enough to where I just laughed at it. 65. What the hell? Ah, yeah, I forgot. This is what they did. I still gotta get volume 66 since they put 2 volume 68s in here, but here we have 67. Then 68 and 68. Like, how does this even happen? Like, you guys need to check better. But yeah, I still need volume 66 or 67. Yeah, I'm not gonna do it, but in my collection, there's 69 here. And 70, which starts off the Dressrosa arc, it looks like. Yep, the Flamingo on the cover law. Like I said, then we have another poster. And here's the other side here, if I can get it right. Then we have another one of these booklets. Alright, so last box set. It's probably one of the longer videos I've done on this channel in a minute. But anyways, have more Dressrosa and Whole Cake Island. This, it starts off 1-0. But yeah, honestly, I don't think there's gonna be a One Piece villain that matches up to Doflamingo. Like, I believe that's like Oda's peak villain. Like, Emu is cool and all, but and the Holy Knights, oh boy. The Holy Bums, as I call them. Like, I'm hoping these Shamrock stocks are good, because the rest of the Holy Knights look like frauds, especially Mr. Figureland, Shamrock's, and spoiler alert, Shank's father. But yeah, I don't think Oda's gonna really top what Doflamingo did. 6. Like, Law's whole backstory, the stuff with Corazon, all that. Like, I understand why some people don't like Dressrosa just because the anime, like, the pacing was bad. But like, I feel like since I binged like most anime up until Wano, like, I pretty much binged the anime up until the Gear 5 reveal. I enjoyed the arcs more than I should have. Just because I wasn't waiting. Now that I'm actually caught up and waiting on episodes, I can understand some people's frustrations. Because, like, I'm like 30 episodes behind now because I got tired of like the pacing and stuff. Just seeing them stare for 5 minutes before they actually do anything. 81. 82. Don't know why I said it like that. 83. 84. 5. Got Whole Cake here, which Whole Cake is another good arc in my opinion. A lot of people like Whole Cake arc. A lot of people like it better than Dressrosa and Wano, which I don't agree with that. But like, as far as like Sanji's backstory goes and stuff like that, I'm like, yeah, I really enjoyed that. Because at first, Sanji was kind of low on my Straw Hats tier list, but after Whole Cake, he shot up to top 4. I gotta really think about it. Luffy, Usopp, Nami, and Brook. Top 5. 88. 89. Another good fight. Long fight, but Luffy and Katakuri, yeah. That was one of the ones. Then volume 90, which starts off 1-0. Well, we have River A in here right now, which, yeah, stuff went down. Then, got this last poster, if I can get it open. Yep, here's the front, and here's the back. YouTube, don't come after me for this. I know how YouTube is sometimes. They be hating on me for some reason. Then we have this final Journey of Jinbei little thing. So, yeah, a little longer video, but let me guys. The hell am I talking about? Like, subscribe if you're new. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out.